Beginning your keyboard and mouse journey is often a stressful and confusing process, and most people simply don't even know where to begin. But today, that changes. Today, I'm teaching you my favorite beginner keybinds alongside many crucial aspects to help you jumpstart your progression. During my progression, I experimented with many different keybind options, and actually many of them still remain my favorite to this day. Let's begin with movement. I suggest using WASD to keep everything simple, and to jump, let's use your spacebar for convenience. Furthermore, we'll use left shift to sprint and then left control to crouch. This in mind though, if you do have a shorter pinky, I do recommend swapping those two around. Then to reload your weapon, I suggest using R. But now to open doors, pick up weapons, ammo, stuff like that, let's go with scroll wheel down. Furthermore, for your pickaxe, I found the most comfortable place for this to be is the tab key, as it remains close to all of your essential keybinds. For your weapon slots, keeping them on 1 to 5 will allow you to memorize them easier. Now, most importantly, it's time to cover building keybinds. If you don't have side buttons, don't worry, as I'm also going to give you building keybind recommendations later on as well. That being said, for wall, let's use the back mouse button. For floor, let's use Q, and then the second forward-facing mouse button for stairs. Then let's place our cone on E. To repair and upgrade, as this isn't commonly done, using G for this will be perfect. But to actually edit builds, we'll go with F. Then let's enable scroll wheel reset. Let's start by clicking the second empty box beside your building edit and then scroll up. Then repeat this in any of the 2 reset building edit boxes. Finally, place your inventory bind on X. Now, circling back to those that lack side mouse buttons, I suggest using Q for wall and E for cone, and then C for ramp and V for your floor. These binds keep everything close and compact, which in a game like Fortnite, having keybinds condensed is crucial to learning them quickly and efficiently. Your peripherals are essential to your journey on keyboard and mouse. It is crucial to have solid options available to you, but that doesn't mean that they need to be expensive. For mouse recommendations, I highly suggest the Razer Viper Mini, a $25 beast with satisfying mouse clicks and an amazing feel in the hand. Now let's talk about keyboards. This is where it gets interesting. There are 3 types of keyboard switches: linear, tactile, and clicky. To sum them up, linear switches are quiet and smooth to the touch. Tactile switches are slightly louder and produce a tactile bump when they're pressed, while clicky switches on the other hand are notoriously loud, which in turn produces a very pronounced tactile bump when pressed, and they might not be the best option if you want to avoid waking up your parents in the middle of the night. Having now covered my favorite keybinds and peripherals, I'll now teach you the proper ways to use your keyboard and mouse for optimal comfort. Everybody holds their mouse differently, either with a palm grip, fingertip grip, claw grip, or some just use a hybrid of each. From experience, I highly recommend the fingertip grip. It not only allows for smoother editing and building, but it also reduces wrist strain during extended gaming sessions. But should you tilt your keyboard or not? Personally, I find a slight 45-degree tilt to be the most natural feeling to me. But now, what about you? Do you like tilting your keyboard or keeping it straight? With our basics covered, let's do a deep dive into sensitivity. For optimal performance, I suggest a medium range sensitivity like 9.6% X and Y and 35.5% on target and scope, and coupling that with 800 DPI. To put these settings to the test, let's use Aim Labs on Steam. Choose the Fortnite preset and then input your sensitivity values. Take some time to make frequent adjustments until you feel comfortable and confident on your new sensitivity. The biggest struggle that switching will place on you is strangely the ability to perform good 90s. Admittedly, controller movement makes these much easier, but once you get the hang of them on keyboard and mouse, they'll feel as natural to you as they did on controller. So let's begin by heading into Ares Takeoff slow-mo map, and we're going to begin by placing a ramp, and then what we're going to do is place 2 walls in front of us, and then swing to the right and place 2 more walls, and then we'll jump and place a floor, and then jump and place a ramp to complete the 90. And then feel free to increase the speed as necessary as you gain confidence. But this next tip is super important for you guys to listen to, so please listen carefully. Improving is all about mindset. Treat your journey on keyboard and mouse like a fun challenge instead of viewing it like an obstacle. This will open your mind up to exploring other avenues of improvements, like fun goals to accomplish rather than huge burdens on you. You'll find that Fortnite will feel like a brand new game, and honestly guys, that's a feeling I wish I could go back to. So relish in that. Embrace the struggles, the little wins, and keep pushing forward. Nobody becomes great at anything overnight, and to expect that of yourself is absolutely insane. Just remember to enjoy the process and have fun. If you want to hear about my progression story in depth, let me know in the comments. If we can get like 150 likes on this video, I will do that. And please use code Cozmos if you want to support my work further. I greatly appreciate all of you that use my code. And let's go get grinding. I know you can do it.